if any of you are experiencing some bullying, you're stronger than you think you are, and you have all of the tools that you need to get through it. Hi you guys, my name's Kim and I have a daily vlog channel on YouTube called Faith Unedited. On our daily vlog channel I will sometimes put my thoughts at the end of the video, but this is kind of a special one that I wanted to do. After watching and getting to know some of the other YouTube families that do daily vlogging, and reading some of the comments that come after their videos, I've realized that there are a lot of people out there that just hate. And I think that so many of them probably do that because of their outlook on life or the life that they've had. And though I can understand that, I think that in them trying to, or in them saying hateful things to people that are sharing their lives, I think that what they're trying to do is bring those people down to their level. And that's really unfortunate, because I think that most YouTube vloggers, people that share their lives, are simply trying to lift other people up to their level, and then you've of course got people that are trying to knock you back down. And I've noticed that most of them don't even allow the negativity, like they don't address the negativity, and that is, I think, the most important thing to do. I haven't really received negativity because of the videos that we've been producing since well, this would be our 93rd day of straight videos. My negativity came before I even started doing YouTube, because of some of the volunteer work that I had done, and I got a hate following from doing good, and that's starting to kind of trickle over onto my daily YouTube channel, which has nothing to do with the charity that I've performed in the past. My YouTube channel, my daily vlogs, focuses just on my everyday life of living with my husband and us raising our 2 granddaughters. So that's what our daily vlogging channel focuses on, is just our daily lives. But the negativity that came from some of the charity work that I was involved in, both of the cases that I worked on were very high profile missing child cases, and I gained a following of very negative and hateful people that it's starting to trickle over to this. So I just kind of wanted to give advice on how to deal with any negativity that you are experiencing in your life. So I basically just wanted to focus a little bit on any negativity that might find you, whether it's in school, it's family negativity, or it's just negativity coming strictly from strangers that don't even know you. I think that you go through different phases. When you're first being attacked in a negative way, the first thing that you want to do is stand up for yourself, because you want people to know the truth. You don't want other people to think that these negative things that are being said about you are the truth. So you stand up for yourself and you go forward and put the truth out there. That doesn't work with these people, because they don't thrive on positive, they only thrive on negative. So what they really want from you is a reaction of negativity. Negativity breeds negativity. So if they can get a negative reaction from you, that's exactly what they're looking for. So if you buy into it, you're feeding them. I made the mistake of doing this. I fed them. So when they were saying negative things about me and my family, I would in turn stand up for myself and try to correct them in the untruths that they were telling. But secondly, there were a couple of times where I sought revenge. There were people that were saying such horrible, untruthful things about me that I looked up their information on Google, white pages, anybody has access to that, and I posted their address and their name on my Facebook page because I knew that they were stalking my Facebook page. And I didn't do that so that people would go and hurt them. I think my thinking was that I wanted them to stop. I wanted them to stop with the negativity. So that didn't bring me anything positive by doing that. It actually brought me more negativity. I mean, of course it did. It fed them, and then it gave them ammo to further attack me because it wasn't a good thing for me to do. But I did have the right to stand up for myself. I regret doing that. I regret putting people's names and addresses out there. It was wrong of me to do it, and if any of those people, I think maybe there were 3 or 4 people, if any of those people are watching, I apologize from the depths of my heart for doing that. When you get that much negativity and people are accusing you of the things I was being accused of, you know, the first thing that instinctively comes to you is to defend yourself, and that's what I was doing. When defending myself only brought more fire and more lies, I then retaliated, and that was wrong. I wish that I would have had the insight at that point to just walk away, and I didn't. So for those of you, if you're watching this, that you were one of my victims, I'm sorry. It was completely wrong of me and I shouldn't have done it. Know that I didn't want any harm to come to your family. The fact is that I simply wanted it to stop. The people that I did that to were people that were spreading hateful things. They never came to me to talk to me about those things, and I just wanted it to stop, so that's why I did it. So again, I apologize. So then I think the next thing that you go through is a sense of self-loss. You start to think so negatively about yourself. When you're trying to do something positive and people are just knocking you down and knocking you down, I think you get to a breaking point, and I got to my breaking point and I was just done. I just couldn't do it anymore. I just wanted to go away and not be known by anybody. I just wanted my life back. I wanted the press to leave me alone. I wanted all the negative haters on Facebook, on the internet, just everybody. Even when I did news interviews, they would twist things to where there was no truth, and they would take my story and focus on that one negative thing. And that didn't so much bother me as the fact that people believed it. Even the people closest to me, some of the people closest to me believed it. And that was what was so frustrating about it. So I just wanted to go away and leave it all behind. And I did for a while. I did fade away into the background when people were still calling me for interviews and stuff. I turned so many of them down. I turned so many opportunities down to get my story out there because I didn't want it to be twisted. My address was being posted not just on Facebook, but all over the internet. There just awful things were being said and done, and people believed it. And I even had people driving by my house and taking pictures and posting it on the internet which that was really scary. So scary that we actually even called the police, and they sent extra patrol around our house, and they still do. But yeah, I mean, I think, you know, you know how you have stages of loss? I think you have stages of loss with bullying, because it's internet bullying. I think then I went into a stage of reflection and prayer, and what I got out of it is an incredible gift of strength. So, you know, here we are now. Once again, I'm putting myself out there in the public eye, and I'm doing it so that my granddaughters have a video record of their childhood, and I have no idea how long I'm going to do this for. It's so much work. If you have haters, whatever your walk of life is, wherever these haters are coming from, the thing that they want is your attention. Don't give them your attention, no matter how hard it is for you to resist and to stand up for yourself and to say the things that are going through your mind. You will be so much better off, and you will be so much stronger by not saying anything at all. Believe me, from experience, that is the best thing that you can do. There are times when you need to stand up for yourself, and there are times when you need to walk away. And I'm telling you that internet bullying is just a time to walk away, because when you quit giving them your attention, they're going to quit bothering you. If they don't quit bothering you, it doesn't matter, because you're ignoring it. You know, I still have people that send me emails, people that will try to make comments on videos, people that stalk my Facebook page and make up fake identities and friend me, that I just don't accept friends. If I don't know the people, or if we don't have similar friends, I don't accept their friendships. I immediately block them. If they're making comments on any of my YouTube videos, I immediately block them. If they send me emails, they're completely blocked from my emails, so I don't even receive those emails anymore. I don't go searching for comments on Facebook, on YouTube, anything like that. I don't go searching for the negativity about me. And the thing is some of these people have been at me for over a year now, and they lack credibility now, because all of the negative things that they've said has no recourse on me, because it's not true. I mean, some of the things that have been said, I would be in prison right now for, if it was true and I had done the things that they say that I had done, I wouldn't be sitting here right now talking to you. I would be in prison. So they've lost their credibility to the public. They have none whatsoever. They are crazy, and everybody knows that they're crazy. So sometimes you just gotta let it play out, and their true colors will come out, and people will start to see that. The sad thing about internet bullying is this, and when you do charity work and it's high profile cases, you're always going to have people come out of the woodwork that want to bring you down. I guess it's easier for them to bring somebody that's doing good down than it is to rise above and join them. And that's what I found. Now, there were a lot of people that I became very close with during my ventures in charity, and they walked away from me because of the negativity that I was getting. I guess it's because they're in a position where they're in the public eye, and so they didn't want to be associated with me because of the negativity that was being portrayed. Not because of me, because we actually had pretty close relationships, but being in the public eye was more important to them than standing up for the truth. And there are a couple of people that really surprised me that they did this. they didn't come to me and talk about it. They just simply abandoned me and cut all communication off with me, which was really bothersome, because the two people that stand out to me are people that approached me during one of the missing children cases in which I was trying to circulate posters and use social media to get their face and their story out there in hopes of finding these children alive. And you know, these people approached me and wanted to help and came to me, and then when all the bad publicity came about, they just abandoned me. And though it really hurts, and I can understand to an extent why they did that, to save their own public image, you know, it really tugs at your heartstrings, because they're really good people. One of them, in fact, is a pastor of a church that approached me and came and became a very big part of one of the cases, because he really helped me get through a lot of the process. He helped me at a candlelight vigil that we put on. Like, he was my spiritual guidance to help keep me grounded in the Lord during this whole process. And he just simply abandoned me. It's just sad. How can a pastor do that? I don't understand. But anyways, I don't have any anger for any of them. I have sympathy for them, because I know that they're better people than what they portrayed to me. And you know, it's just very difficult to understand abandonment and why people do what they do. And as far as the internet bullies, again, it's so much easier in this world to hate for some people than it is to love. But honestly, just try to love them with all that you are. Pray for them, because they're obviously going through something in their life that brings them to the point where they have to bring misery upon others. And that's really sad in itself. You know, sometimes we expect those types of behavior from children, from teenagers, but it's sad to think of adults that continue to bully throughout their life, and they seem to get that negative attention. And then when they build these gangs of each other on the internet and they gang up on people, I don't think they realize what they're doing, and I don't think they realize the impact that they could have on some people that aren't strong. I mean, I see so much of it, and it's so terribly sad. And you know, then people wonder why the world is in the state in which the world is in. You know, if adults are doing this, and kids are seeing it, teenagers are seeing it, young adults are seeing it, it's only justifying their own behavior in it. And if people can get attention by being negative, that's all of our fault, because we really shouldn't give them back the attention that they seek. If you ignore them and don't give them that attention, my hopes would be, and most of the time it does happen, where they just kind of go away. The sad part about that is that typically they'll move on to the next person and they'll victimize somebody else. And you know, it's just a horrible cycle. If you are one of those people that bully, man, I just want you to do some deep soul searching and ask yourself why you feel the need to bring other people down. I can't imagine being you. And you know, I can understand it to a degree, because I've been on both sides. I've been on both sides of the table, and I just don't know if we'll ever understand bullying. I honestly think that it's just to seek attention. It's kind of like a child that doesn't get a whole lot of positive enforcement in their home, so they'll start to do negative things to get attention. And I think that carries over into adulthood. I think we're just as humans, we're attention seekers. We want the attention to be on us, and we'll do whatever we can to get that attention. And unfortunately, how unhealthy is that? So I don't know. If any of you are experiencing some bullying, you're stronger than you think you are, and you have all of the tools that you need to get through it. You just, if you're being bullied and you're considering retaliation, please walk away from it. Find your strength and just let it go. Don't be that person, and don't allow that person to control you in any way. Don't give them the power. The only person that can control your emotions and that can control your actions is you. Nobody else can do that unless you give them the power to do it. So I hope that helps, and if you have any comments that you want to make, please make them below, and I'll talk to you guys later. God bless.
Don't bully the people. Don't beat me. Stop bullying. Love you, shut up. Care, shut up. A.
Love.
Love.
Live.
Live.
Be happy.
Be happy.